I know. I know what you're all thinking right now. Jacob, what are you wearing? Like, are you there's Where Waldo? Yes, but this is kind of an Easter egg for another thing that you won't know about for probably a year, so I'm sorry about that. But hey, I bet you're also wondering, why are you reviewing the remake?
Did I kill him?
Hopefully.
Released in 2011, we're talking about the remake Fright Night. I know a lot of you are probably really mad. You're reviewing Fright Night, but not the original? Yes, I am, because I remember seeing this movie in 2011 in 3D with my mom in a theater with nobody. Like, it was one of those, like, mom and son dates that were like, hey, let's go see a movie. And we went to go see this movie, and it was only showing in 3D for, like, the showing we went to. So, like, all right, let's go see it in 3D. And there was no one in this theater. And me and my mom had a blast with this movie. And at that time, I never saw the original movie. I didn't know it was a remake. And now, at this time, I have seen the original. And I'm gonna say this. I think the original is the original. You gotta respect the original. But I think I would rather watch this one on any day of the week just because I grew up with this one. And honestly, I like this movie. So the main notice is people always say, remakes suck. Why do we need them? Whatever. You're right, okay? We don't need as many remakes as we do. But for this movie, I think this remake does everything a remake could do and can do in the best way possible. Is it a great movie? No. But is it one of my top 20 favorite vampire movies? It's probably number 20, I will say that. I really enjoy this movie. So, this movie is directed by Craig Gillespie. Sorry if I said his last name wrong. He went on to do I, Tonya, which is insane, and the Cruella movie. So he's got a lot of respect now. But for this movie, he makes this movie so much fun. I honestly feel like there's enough moments in this movie where they honor the original movie. But then you watch this movie and everything about it is just a lot of fun. Colin Farrell as Jerry, I'll say it. I prefer him than the original guy. I forget the original guy's actor's name. I'm sorry. I love Colin Farrell as Jerry in this movie. He is the perfect, fun, sexy, scary, and just attractiveness. Because that's what the vampires are in this movie. He takes everything about, hey, your neighbor's a vampire. The mom is like, ooh, he's nice looking. And he gives all of that in his performance. And then becomes a scary vampire in this movie. There are moments in this movie he's actually pretty intense. The scene in the road where they like wreck whatever and there's another guy and he like eats him and his jaw like breaks whatever. He's like, oh hey, like the transformation of like monster to like good looking dude. Colin Farrell is so good in this movie, guys. I love his performance in this movie. I have always have. This was like the movie where I was like, damn, Colin Farrell's a really good actor when I was younger. Now you say that, it's like, yeah, he's freaking everywhere and he's amazing. He is so good as Jerry. Rest in peace, Anton Yelchin. He plays our main kid in this movie. He's very good. He plays a good leading man. He was gone from us way too soon. I will say this, we do have McLovin as Ed in this movie. I think the Ed character is so poorly done in this movie compared to the original. The original feels like his best friend who is then turned into a vampire working for Jerry. In this movie, it really is that character who's like, hey, you know, your neighbor's a vampire. Hey, this kid's gone missing. And then as soon as he tries to do something, he gets bit, turns to a vampire. And then the scene in the hotel room, it's like him chasing him around. His arm falls off. He's like, dude, you cut my arm off. Like, I have never liked how comedic they are with his character. Now, in the original Fright Night, yes, they are comedic. There is funny, obviously, David Tennant's character in the original, the TV star, very comedic moments, very breaking the fourth wall of, like, vampire rules and such. It's very fun. This movie, David Tennant's character, same thing, is very much a TV star, but he's more of the Chris Angel kind of guy, which works for the time period. Because in 2011... Chris Angel was freaking megastar, so it works for this movie. And when you're watching David Tennant's performance, his vulnerable moments, like the moments where he's truly scared, he wants to run and hide, I think David Tennant is fantastic in this movie. He really does a good job. I just think all of the stuff they do with the Ed character, I'm not a fan of at all. This movie is funny, but they go cartoonish with his character, especially during the hotel scene where they fight each other. I'm just not a fan of it, honestly. It just doesn't work for me. Then you got Imogen Poots, which I'm probably saying her first name wrong again. I just reviewed her in 28 Weeks Later, and I mentioned how pretty she was in that movie. In 2011, and to this day, she is hot in this movie, and I can say that. She is also really good in this movie. She's also a very underrated actress nowadays, but in this movie, she plays the pretty girlfriend and a relatable girlfriend, and I totally forgot that Toni Collette was the mom in this movie. Toni Collette is great in this movie. She is used as the mom character of like, don't do it. She's like, oh, shut up, son. I'm going to go on a date with this guy, or he's a good guy. She plays that basic character, but it's also Toni Collette, so I like her. So overall, in this movie, from what they do with the original and the remake, I just think this movie's fun. Yes, there are 3D CGI moments that aren't the best now, but in 2011, they were kind of cool, you know? This was like right after Avatar craze, and like everything needed to be in 3D, and people were like going to see 3D. But the thing was, this movie felt like, hey, 3D in your face, and it's kind of cheesy, and the movie does do that a couple times, but again, it balances it for the most part, besides the Ed character. And then the CGI blood. Yeah, when they use practical, it's cool, but the CGI blood is not my favorite. This CGI blood was like, hey, we're in 3D, bite the neck, blood squirt at you. Never been a fan of that, but I will say in the third act, when like Imogen Poots becomes a freaking vampire and the whole battle happens between Jerry and our main character, it's fun, it's exciting, it's well helmed, it's got enough clever cheesiness while also being a fun horror movie. And I have a lot of nostalgia with this movie with my mom. Again, I saw this one first before seeing the original, but the original is the original. I respect it. It's definitely a good movie. I would like to review it maybe next year, but I did have to review this remake first because I love this remake. I'm going to give Fright Night a B+. Again, I don't know how this video is going to do because a lot of you were like, I don't care about the Fright Night remake, but please, give it another shot if you haven't seen it for a while or you've never seen it. I think it's really solid, man. And again, I know the original is the original, but this is a fun movie. This is really fun. Like, I'm pretty sure they did a sequel to this movie. I've never seen it, but when this movie did come out, I don't think it did well, but I really wanted a sequel because I think Colin Farrell as a vampire is just awesome. I love Colin Farrell in this movie. And once again, I really can't explain to you guys why I'm wearing this today. All I can really say is, at this review's posting, I think it's the 24th, I'm filming a short film, and this is needed. That's all I can really say. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys enjoyed this another Halloween review. We only have a couple left, so we're almost there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.